The following is a list of some of the world's largest companies by market value. These values are subject to change and indicate market capitalization at the time this video was uploaded. Number 5. McKesson Corporation. The McKesson Corporation was founded in New York City in 1833 by Charles Olcott and John McKesson. They have a current market value of $29 billion. However, they are one of the largest companies by revenue, raking in over $190 billion in 2017 alone, which is why I feel like they deserve a spot on this list. Their business started by selling botanical drugs such as opioids. Currently, they provide pharmaceuticals and continue to innovate healthcare products. Aside from the company's generous sales of opioids and anesthetics, which have on multiple occasions brought about legal concern, there aren't too many instances of huge financial growth. McKesson is one of the longest-running companies in America, which has cemented its place in the stock market and allowed it to grow to the size it is today. In recent years, McKesson's market value has plummeted due to anticipation of competition from Amazon. It isn't certain whether or not they'll face competition, however, larger companies have a better track record of managing goods and services, as well as inventory, which doesn't leave much of an option for McKesson should Amazon decide to compete with them. Number 4. Toyota. Toyota was founded on April 28, 1937 in Japan by Kiichiro Toyota. They're the largest company in the automotive industry by market value, with a current market cap of $193 billion. Toyota is the largest single company to manufacture automobiles, producing over 10 million vehicles each year. They're also the parent corporation for several smaller companies such as Lexus and Scion, and have partial ownership over the parent company of Subaru. Toyota's first cars were cheap and compact, more affordable than other brands. They also quickly became known for the integrity of their vehicles due to American brands favoring quantity over quality. In 2011, the company experienced setbacks due to multiple instances of flooding. Because of this, at the time, they were reduced to the third largest producer of automobiles from being the previous number one producer. Since then, Toyota has been able to recuperate and is now yet again ahead of their international competition. Though the Corolla has been Toyota's most successful model, the Prius is now the best-selling hybrid car of all time. And with the marketability of a clean and efficient car, the Prius may be the product that paves the way for the company's success in the future. Number 3. United Health Group. United Healthcare was founded in Minnetonka, Minnesota in 1977. It was created to be the parent company to Charter Med Incorporated, which was created 3 years earlier by Richard Tyler Burke. The company has a current market value of $224 billion. The United Health Group is the largest healthcare company in the world. They provide healthcare services to countries all over the world and operate subsidiary companies that concentrate on plans for senior citizens and for those in underdeveloped nations. Ever since the company was formed, it's bought smaller healthcare companies, most of which agree to be purchased when they know they can't survive alone. Currently, the United Health Group has influence in over 60% of all countries worldwide, and there are no signs of their growth peaking anytime soon. Their health services have become more extensive over the last few years, and their market value continues to show consistent growth. Number 2. Chevron Corporation. Founded in California on September 10, 1879, Chevron was created by a small group of prospectors in hopes of finding success in the petroleum industry. Among those people were Frederick Tyler and Demetrius Schofield, the founders of the Pacific Coast Oil Company. The name would be changed many times before it would become Chevron as we know it today. The company has a current market value of $241 billion. Chevron has operations in the United States, the Gulf of Mexico, Kazakhstan, and throughout West Africa. The reason for their early success was mainly being in the right place at the right time. On the West Coast during the 1860s, oil was highly sought after, however successful drilling operations were rare. The Pacific Coast Oil Company was the first to establish California as an oil-producing state. Chevron is currently in the top 15 oil-producing companies in the world, and is the second largest American oil powerhouse, behind ExxonMobil. The value of the company has had fluctuations, as dictated by the nature of the market. Even so, they've continued to spread their enormous international influence. Number 1. Walmart. The first Walmart was opened on July 2, 1962 in Rogers, Arkansas. The company was founded by Sam Walton, a businessman who's also responsible for the Sam's Club chain of stores. The company has a current market value of $252 billion. Walmart is a chain of hypermarkets, a type of store that combines a supermarket and a department store, which typically has a large parking lot and is located on the periphery of a large town. Back in the late 40s, when Walton had taken ownership of his first Ben Franklin store, he stocked a large variety of goods, which resulted in huge financial gains, as his sales nearly tripled within the first 3 years. When he was notified that the lease was due to expire, he bought a new store in Bentonville, Arkansas, 230 miles from the old one. For a short time, he needed to operate the two stores simultaneously, and did so with great success. This gave him the ambition to create a chain of his own Ben Franklin stores. By 1962, he was ready to launch his own independent stores, and so the first official Walmart was built. Today, the business has over 4,700 stores in the US and operates in 26 countries all over the world. Walmart has seen digital retail as an opportunity to expand their company beyond traditional sales practices. The current CEO believes in integration of digital retail by advocating for purchases through mobile devices in an attempt to facilitate the experience of the customer. This will be a necessary step if the company wants to stay on top of an increasingly digital world. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comment section and let me know what you'd like to have discussed in a future video.